Welcome on into game number 2 of this best of 3 series and the quarterfinals of the Internationals of KSC 14. SeaRaptor, this is a very exciting moment for me as I get to cast NA being eliminated. How do you feel about this?
I think maybe you're counting your chickens before they hatch?
Possibly. Let's see what...
Ask me again in 10 minutes. I'll let you know.
Well, why don't you tell us what you're going to be bringing for this?
Okay. Well, again, in the green at the top end of the map, KSC fielding double St. Vincent. Stop me if you've heard this before. Des Moines, St. Des Moines, listen to me. Des Moines, Petropavlov, Stalingrad, so a fair chunk of 12-kilometer radar to go in there. And another 4 destroyer comp, Daring, Marceau, Harugumo, and Ragnar, definitely spreading the love around. How do we look on the south end for the Pentaspawn?
I might start referring to it as St. Alangrad since we're at it.
I like that. That's good, yeah.
We've got double St. Vincent, double Des Moines, Petropavlovsk, double Harugumo, double Ragnar. We're just twinning up everything apart from a Petropavlovsk. We're just only out to bring one of those.
The twin lineup there, literally twins of just about everything except Blood Legend, sticking it out into Petro just because he's stubborn.
Yeah. So we see an early smokescreen is already being popped by Vile south of the B cap because we have a Des Moines of Kinnymod just behind that. Looks like they're going to be trying to get some early radar control over the B cap in case anybody aggressively wants to dive in there, like a potential daring that we see up there.
I'm looking to see where that. It's very difficult to tell where the Venn diagram of this Des Moines radar is for the moment. At the moment, Kinnymod sitting still back here, not advancing, waiting for Vile to get this smoke up. Now he's moving up.
This might also be a bait smoke. You know, you never know. It's like, are they going to light the smoke screen and not put something inside it?
I don't think so, right? I mean, Vile only brings 4 of these, right?
That's a lot.
Yeah, but my point is, I don't think you want to waste one for that. I could be wrong. I just don't think. I don't think that makes much sense.
Well, anyway, where are you deployed?
Well, they've gone super heavy to sea this time. We're looking at St. Vincent, Petro, Des Moines, and Harugumo headed that way, with a Ragnar kind of out front. Stalingrad looks like he's going to set up along this side of the island over here. That's Int'l senders. So they're going to have a tremendous amount of firepower and coverage over here at the C cap. Over at A, they've charged in the Marceau, who's going to be able to steal that quickly. That's Raiden, but it's just him and a lone St. Vincent. That is the only things they have on this side of the map.
So the Penta deployment is completely different. Over at the A cap, we're sending St. Vincent, Petropavlovsk, and a Ragnar. B cap is this Des Moines Harugumo combination we mentioned right at the start of the game with that super early smokescreen. And then over C, we're going to be sending everything else, which would be a St. Vincent, Harugumo, a Des Moines, and a Ragnar. So we're going to have the second Harugumo Des Moines smoke train working its way around the 10 line. There might be some explosive action happening sooner rather than later over on this 9-10 line once everything gets lit up.
I think we're going to see an absolute bloodbath over here because you can see KSC basically doing the same thing. We'll have a quick peek, but yep, Cowboy foregoing his usual gearing here, taking a Harugumo with the legendary modification. So both teams trying the same basic tactic here along the 9-10 line.
Petropavlovsk radar does come out for KSC. We'll be picking up both Marcello in the Harugumo and the Ragnar of helicopter. Let's see whether they're focused the fire. It looks like they're going to be focused on the fire. Ooh, that's a big hit on the sexy Colonel Sanders.
Where did that come from?
I assume that was the Petropavlovsk of Blood Legends.
No. I think that might have been St. Vincent HE. I'm not sure where that hit came from, but he took a good whack there.
Does Angel Stone have range on that? No, there's an island in the way. Okay.
Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way Angel could get shells over that island.
Well, sexy Colonel Sanders is currently suffering Colonel Sanders. He has popped his damage control as he was taking a triple fire there. He's popped his heal. He's going to be running out of that heal very shortly, and now he's at the mercy of everything. We have a Des Moines of Kinnymod with an angle on him. The Harugumo could potentially get involved in that too. We have Ragnar of Helicopter who could get involved. St. Vincent of Silverblade might get involved as well. There's a lot of potential farming to be done there.
They're doing a great job of beating Helicopter's HP pool up. He's down to about 10k now with his next heal about 40 seconds away. Coops Des Moines, though, forced out of the bottom end of this smoke cloud by a nicely led torpedo salvo there by Marcello.
Yeah, St. Vincent of Angelstone looks like he was also suffering. Is this just 2 St. Vincents flinging HE at each other, doing that much damage?
Probably.
Yeah.
Although I got to say, Int'l Sanders is now back on double fire, so he's my likely candidate to be the first one out of the game, I think. But yeah, it looks like over on the A side, Colonel Sanders and Angelstone just slinging HE at each other.
It's a very painful experience. Like, they both go down. It's like, right, we're going to lose all of our health now, but we're
going to get a bunch of it back, and then we're going to lose more, and then we're going to get a bunch of it back because all that HE full pin is largely healable. Certainly all the fire damage is 100% healable.
Yeah, and they all bring in like 4 heals to this thing, so it's like, we don't mind. Just slap me about a bit. I enjoy it, you know. Maybe they want to be running furious. I don't think either of them are running furious.
No. Int'l Sanders now going to make it to his next heal on about 20,000 HP here, although he's not choosing not to use it just yet. I wonder what the delay is exactly.
He wants to maximize his adrenaline rush. There you go. Heal comes up now.
But for the moment, KSC sitting on 2 caps, able to retain control of A, grabbing control of C, as now finally Vile's Harugumo working its way into B.
So C cap should be completely out of the question for Penta to have any sort of contesting on until they get a rearrangement of that smoke screen. But A cap, they should be able to go through this quite happily now. They have Petro, Ragnar, and St. Vincent pushing into a St. Vincent and Barso. Sure, it's going to hurt the St. Vincent of Angelstone on his way up, but they should be able to take this.
Well, what I'm curious about, what happened a little while ago, right, was Raiden's Marceau kind of dived and they spotted Sriver's Ragnar, kind of a little bit of counter-spotting each other on the surface for that reset, and it looks like they're not going to take that risk again. So there's Penta picking up their first cap. 6 minutes in, they start ticking up positive points. KSC out to about a 150-point lead, but that's going to start shrinking here in a minute because Penta should be able to pick up the A cap.
Cardinal's on fire again, by the way. He's got a permanent fire burning, has no heal for 45 seconds, has no damage control for 40 seconds as well. He might, if anyone else can get shots in apart from Kinnymod, he can probably go down.
Yeah, they have to know how low and under threat Coinel is here. He's taking a salvo downrange at the Des Moines. Who is that all the way on the 10 line?
That's Point.
Okay.
I think he's all right. It shouldn't be an issue for Point.
2K continuing to burn. His DCP's too far away. He's going out, and there he goes.
That's the power of HE spam and the lack of fire prevention on cruisers these days.
Well, I think, yeah, it's definitely, this exchange highlights why so few teams bring Stalingrad anymore, because it's such an easy pick for some of these fire-breathing ships that a lot of lineups are very heavy on.
Yeah, Saint Alengrad no more goes down. It's those 60-second fires. They just burn away at your soul.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, no fire prevention. The best you can hope for is basics. No, not basics. You take the mod. Like one of the mod slots, you can lower the fire duration by like 15%, and then the flag, and that's all you can do.
But then you give up having acceleration mod. And I think acceleration mod's too good to give up. Speaking of things that are being burned out, there is a St. Vincent who's currently on a triple fire running down the 9 line. This looks like a very painful experience for Pikachu.
Trying to get some cover here. He's got an island. It looks like he's going to try and slam in there as Cowboy leaves him some smoke. It's not going to be in time. His next heal was 40 seconds away, so KSC down 2 ships just like that. Looking good a minute ago. Now things not looking so awesome.
And this was on their strong flank. This is where they brought 6 ships.
Well, but again, this is, what's like we were saying earlier, right? When you push.
Oh, Harugumo torpedoes.
He's gonna make it. The question is the Des Moines gonna make it? Coop is probably gonna take one of these. Yep, right in the stern and go down. And now 3 ships down. Definitely not looking good for KSC. What we were talking about earlier, when you push into a team that's ready for you, that knows how to bend and not break, the push can be very punishing.
And now we have Cowboy locked deep inside this Des Moines radar. There's 3 seconds left on it. He's stuck on the border here. I think he'll stay spotted because I think he's in Silverblade's bloom range as well. He's 12 kilometers away. Yeah, he stays spotted even after the radar goes down. Still shells coming in from the opposing Harugumo on Des Moines. He might get away. He's not going to be coming back with any more HP though.
He's not going to enjoy the experience, even if he does. He's back on fire.
He actually might go down.
I think he probably will. It's going to depend on how the St. Vincent shells land, and well, we know how that ended now, don't we?
So how did they get back into this game?
They don't. The C push was the play, Paints, and now that the C push has basically been stopped dead, there is no. What are you going to do?
Detonate everybody.
Even Aussie's poor daring here in the middle of the board. I'm not sure how this happened, but even he's down to 2,800 HP.
He was left alone against Harugumo Des Moines. He didn't really have much of a chance.
They're 150,000 points upside down on health. They're 4 ships down. They don't own enough caps. They're 350 points behind. They're only 9 minutes in, but it's just not going to happen.
And this just demonstrates the strength of Harugumo and Des Moines. Like, it's a smoke combination that is absolutely painful to push into.
Well, I think agreed, and I think what's interesting about it is that what do we commonly see? What have we seen time and time again in this tournament? Right, gearing Nevsky. So with Nevsky on the ban list, what Penta's adaptation seems to have been is, all right, well, we'll do Harugumo or Des Moines. That works great for us, and obviously they have made that work to perfection here in back-to-back games. They're going to end up eliminating KSC here.
Well, they might get a kill. They didn't get perfect game. They did get a kill on the Vile.
No, not a perfect game. Aussie's going to pick up the Harugumo here in mid.
There is still a chance for another kill on somebody. I'm not sure who, but there is chance. There's time. There's
Well,
time.
Kinnemon's position on Quicksilver's Petro, I think, is going to end that discussion very quickly over here on the 9 line.
It's a Petro. They're invincible. I was told this.
You've been reading Reddit again, haven't you? You really should stop.
But it's full of like the top minds of the internet.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. No.
Okay, well, Ozzy can definitely win a fight against the Des Moines, right?
Absolutely. He's on 2,500 HP. He's got this in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. No problem.
I mean, Kinemon might wander into like conga line torps. There's a
I
possibility.
mean, his hydro isn't up, but those torpedoes were aimed thinking that he would turn closer to the island, and he didn't. He just turned around. He just went farther wide because he didn't need to turn close to the island.
All right, this is all on sexy Colonel Sanders.
That's right.
For the glory of KSC.
For the glory of KFC,
he's going to...
He's turning south and he's going for it, ladies and gentlemen. Fry them all is his battle cry as he burns. Taking the stern fire.
You caught me off guard with that one.
Actually, he's just open water firing there as he burns. He's got his DCP available. He's not even putting out the fires or pushing the heel.
He's got 36 seconds.
He knows this is over. He's firing into the water just so that he's not even shooting at the enemy. So this is as they say in World of Warcraft, this is the raid they're calling a wipe. Just end it and get on with the day.
Congratulations to PTA taking that series 2-0.
Congrats to Penta for the sweep. They looked really, really strong in this series.
Yeah.
What?
So is KSC
That's the bite. That's the best you can come up with? All the trash talk and the best you can come up with is, yeah?
Look, I was told that I'm not allowed to go full anti-NA, right? This is me reining it in.
Well, you know what? That's good, because for a lot of years we put up with that, and when we started showing up and winning some of these, it kind of went away.
Yeah, so did you winning them.
No, not much lately. I think you need to go back and check again, but let's go back to the studio so they can have some fun with it.